Okay, guys, another one for you. So, you're dating, you're in your 50s. She might be in her 50s. And this is the you are the guys I want to talk to, right? Not the guys who are in their 50s trying to date way younger or trying to avoid relationships and stuff like that. I'm talking to you guys that actually are trying to have like a committed relationship, that are interested in their partner's happiness and want to be there for her and her for him, right? You guys, I have so much respect for, and I will tell you, I have learned very recently actually that there is nothing sexier than a guy who is consistent, follows through, takes initiative, wants to make you happy, wants to give you fireworks, all the things, right? It is wants to take a leap of faith with you. That is the hottest thing. And maybe the sex thing is a little weird and awkward and hard to figure out. That is not just because of menopause or older age. It's always been weird to figure out. You just haven't had to think about it so much because the younger women made it easier for you, or a lot of them faked it, or whatever. You just, I don't know, maybe you didn't have a lot of committed relationships when you were younger. I haven't. My relationships have all been very transitory, and there's nothing wrong with that. You didn't prioritize it. You had other things going on in your life that were more important, and you wanted to establish yourself, and maybe now you're at like in your 50s and you're in a really good place for that. Mad respect for that. Mad respect for it. Doesn't mean anything's wrong with you. Nothing's wrong with me. I mean, there are things wrong with me. We all have our shit. But like overall, mad respect for you. And so if you're out there trying to figure out like how to date, how to commit, how to like have great sex, how to communicate, how to like show up for her, I'm telling you, good for you. And I hope that you keep doing it because that is sexy in so many ways. So, but I do have questions. Like, what if you do like get together with a woman that maybe has more experience than you? Is that intimidating still? And like enough so that like you might have like performance anxiety, or like really get in your head to the point that you start like tanking a relationship that's got all the other things going for it very early on. And so like sex isn't working that great very early on. So what? Like it can, if you're like willing to try, and like trust me, there is something to be said for a woman that knows a few things about her body, that has been through menopause and has got all the crazy behind her and knows everything that works for her, right? And if she wants you, it is because of all the other things you're bringing to the table that make her want you in that kind of way too. And so like maybe it's not fireworks or big O, but that does not mean she's not enjoying herself. That does not mean that she does not want to do more of it. There's so much more that's happening there that she is happy with, that like she just really loves that closeness and loves the potential of continuing to work at it with somebody who's committed to it and wants to learn, right? So if you're like freaking yourself out about stuff like this, like take a beat, okay? Get out of your head, get into her head, talk to her, ask her questions, let her talk to you. Get a little uncomfortable. If you're willing to get uncomfortable enough to have sex with somebody and have performance anxiety, you should be uncomfortable enough to talk to her about this stuff, right? Listen to her. Again, get out of your head, get into hers. Let her show you her world, because she will take you through everything if you really want to get through it. And like there's so many amazing things to be had beyond just the sex, right? Like you want, like, don't you, especially as you're getting older, this stuff isn't always going to work that great. And for you guys, like if you haven't experienced challenges yet, you will. Now granted, the medical community has been completely designed to stand up and take care of you right away and give you options. That is not the case for us gals. So those of us who've navigated it successfully and have gotten what we need, you want us You want us, okay? Because one, we understand your challenges. Two, we are on the best possible side of our own, okay? I promise you, things work. Trust me, they work. And they work just actually as well as they always have. There just might be some different approaches. And yeah, at this age, you got to get into her head and into her heart a little bit. But again, I'm not talking to you guys that are still out there just trying to hook up and pick chicks up at a bar and like not interested in that. I'm talking to you guys who are actually advertising yourselves as wanting relationships, and maybe you're just fumbling at trying to figure out how to do it, as aren't we all, right? But like if you find that ride or die chick who like knows her shit and she's willing to talk to you and like willing to listen to you and she's willing to stick it out with you and go through the like awkwardness and come out the other side with you, and also watch all the TV shows with you and sit in silence with you and I don't know, do fun silly things with you and be there for you when it's really hard and be there for you when it's really great. Like that's worth it. It's worth working through like awkward moments. It's so worth it. And like a woman of this age, particularly one that's been through menopause and has navigated the medical system to her favor, is the kind of chick you want when shit's not working out for you, okay? Because she is going to stick with you. She is going to understand it at a level of complexity that you don't even understand. And she is not ashamed of you. She is not disappointed in you. She is mad proud to be with you. And she is so freaking happy to just be there with you no matter what the conflict or challenge is, whether it's like awkward sex or something else. Every relationship is going to have conflict and you got to figure out how to work through it, whatever it is, right? And if she's willing to do that with you, that is worth it, because at this age and the ages we're going into, there's going to be a lot of complicated things, okay? We've got family health issues, our own health issues coming, right? I don't know, job issues, retirement, money issues, any number of things, right? Like mobility issues, surgeries, cancers, recoveries, all those things are gonna happen. And like, yep, hopefully you're having some really great sex in between those periods. I think you can, if you can do all these other things. But like that's the person you want to be with, the person that you can drive around in a car with on a Sunday afternoon and get a coffee with, regardless of what you might do Sunday night or that I have done the night before or have not done. That's the person you want, the person that's going to be your companion, that's going to have your back, that's going to talk to you, that's going to be your friend. And yeah, like, so don't let like anxiety in the beginning around performance, around something as simple and almost kind of fun and silly as sex, ruin all that other stuff, because the sex can be fixed and improved. A lot of those other things, if they don't happen, they can't always be fixed or improved. And so if you've got something where all that stuff has already happened and it's just like sex you're trying to figure out, you are way ahead of the game, and like you've got something that's worth hanging on to. So don't give up. I have so much respect. Like, don't take, like, I'm sharing these conversations and these whatevers for these guys that are out there, very few and far between, but like these committed guys that like actually give a shit about having a real relationship and are just confused and don't know how to handle it, okay? Me and my girls, we're the right ones. You're confused. I will continue trying to help. I would love to answer questions. I would love someone to give me clarification or correct any misunderstandings I might be having. I'm so open to that. I'm so open to any conversation. I love to learn. I love to challenge myself, but I also challenge you. And so good for you guys that are out there trying to figure this out. Proud of you. Very proud of you, because trust me, I've been dating a long time. There are not very many of you out there. And so those of you that are, you are sexy and hot as fuck. So keep trying.